No Lowry Markkanen tonight for the Utah Jazz among a handful of injuries that they have dealt with in the early part of this season.
And this is one of those games, you call it trap games. You look at their record, you say, okay, this is going to be an easy game.
Collin Sexton's basically the veteran out there right now. That is a three for Keyonte George. Not off to a great start on the shooting side of things, but he has ability. He knocks that one down. 9 pick for the Jazz this year, and a couple of draft picks. Keyonte George, no. Rebound Vucevic. Posted for Vucevic. Good cut by Giddey, but the flip won't go. He does draw the foul on George. Content and sickness creator. Here is George. He had Kessler on the roll instead of fling it out for Collins. And a three.
Oh, wow.
John Collins. Giddey in transition, and it's stripped. He'll stay at this end of the floor. All the parts of his game have gotten better.
Well, if you go back to where he was at University of Illinois, he was a leader there.
Yeah.
I mean, he was a guy that they counted on, they leaned on. You know, because sometimes they don't want to hear you. They don't hear a rookie telling you what to do or anything. So he just bides his time. Now he's got some years under his belt.
Number 11 retired at the University of Illinois. DeMar went to that ceremony to support him down in Champaign, and now Ayo gets to wear his number in his hometown. Pick and roll. John Collins stops in the paint. Over THT, his old buddy. They were dapping it up before the ball game after a couple of years together in Utah.
Well, he just absorbs contact. Like, he's got such a strong body.
And that was blocked by Smith.
Jalen Smith comes over.
And the young bull, Collin Sexton, the former Cavalier, finds George. 52-38. It's their largest lead at 14 for the Jazz. Vucevic flashes, gets it from Giddey, and has it blocked by Kessler. 19 blocks in the first 7 games for Walker Kessler. Here is Sexton. Sexton, eyes up, leaves it for George, rebound THT.
That's how close that ball was.
I think that's why it took as long as it did. Join us at the United Center November the 11th. Tickets now at bulls.com/tickets.
Oh, playground justice.
Turned into a point guard at the NBA level. He was a shooting guard in his high school days. Going back to his time at Baylor, where he was the Big 12 Freshman of the Year.
They're also getting stops, which is the key. You get back in the game, let you get some defensive stops.
George.
Oh, nice
And it was right there with the left hand. Good finish. Constantly looking, he finds George. He takes the three. Rebound Williams. Number 6 in the NBA last season in shot blocks. He had 154 in 64 games. George out to Sexton. That's a three. And it's good. And Vucevic continues to do it, man. 18 points, 5 boards.
Having a phenomenal season.
Nice cut by Williams. Good find by Keyonte George. 22 baskets for the Bulls tonight. George contested 3 over Williams. He and Ayo combined for 32 points, 7 assists in this game on 13 of 19 from the field. Filipowski challenged by Giddey, but uses that 6'10" frame to score it.
And he's got it going. You gotta know who's got it going.
Trying to do what they didn't do the other night in Brooklyn. Ride the hot hand. That's a good follow-up by Kessler. Return to favor by Utah, which turns it over for the 9th time. And the Bulls give it right back.
Oh, that's too far. Keyonte, don't hurt him.
Here's Collins. Kind of hooked his way to the cup. Inside of 3 minutes to play, quarter number 3 in a 3-point game. Number 3, Keyonte George will draw the foul. Join us at the United Center November the 22nd as Motorola Razr presents another Bulls Cup night. So when you hear NBA Cup, that's what they're referring to. That's the official name of it now, as they really lean into the branding of European soccer. And season had one against San Antonio a couple games ago. Keyonte George, no, rebound, Kobe White. And now George brings it back.
And Kobe, that's Kobe's guy. He kind of faded off to the corner, and that's why that screen was so successful.
This conversation we had with Jason and Kendall before the game tonight, just about the evolution of pick and roll defense and screen defense, and so much more switching. Keyonte George, no. Collins, that'll out. He got it. George the rebound. Phillips and Collins were very slow to get up after that little collision. Sexton comes back and rattles home a three. The lead is right back up to 8 points for Utah. Certainly their best performance of the year. Obviously the 0-6 mark would indicate as such. Eubanks with the jam on a beautiful feed by Keyonte George. This season he's got 13. And a whistle and a foul as George hits the... Eight minutes left, 5-point Utah lead.
Oh, he traveled.
George shakes, shoots, and hits again. He's got 26.
He's laughing at the bench.
Right now, Utah maintaining control, up by 6. George trying to draw the foul on THT. He just flung it up there. George, Kessler screen. George launches in. THT and Kessler battle for the board, but it's going to go the Bulls' way. Giddy pinned up against the glass by Walker Kessler.
I'm telling you, this Utah Jazz team is out here hustling, boy.
George cans a three, and it's a 12-point lead. Timeout, Billy Donovan. Greg Popovich of the Spurs. That spurred his coaching career. Now he's in his 3rd season. Won't go, and foul called on the floor. John Collins is very excited about it. It's against Patrick Williams, who cleared out space underneath. That was the last foul to give for the Bulls. So we hit the 2-minute mark. George, contested three.
Oh, man.
Keyonte
George. Oh, he's waving at the crowd. He's waving. Bulls cut it down. This kid's done.
Got that one to fall.
This young team didn't panic.
THT fouls Keyonte George, who's going to have an opportunity for a career high at the free throw line.
You know, teams just can't come into Chicago and, and beat you. I was impressed with him last year. I thought he was going to be a good player. But you can tell he's worked on his game. He's gotten strong.
That'll do it. And the Utah Jazz finally get in the win column. After 6 straight losses to begin the year,